You know that feeling, right? The days get shorter, the air gets that unmistakable chill, and we all just reach for a thicker coat. But what if the best way to handle winter wasn't just about staying warm, but about kind of hacking the season for luck and prosperity? Well, today, we're diving into an ancient guide that promises exactly that.
I mean, if this feels a little too real, you are definitely not alone. This time of year, known as the major snow solar term, well, it's when we all become cold-fighting warriors, right? Layering up, bracing for that deep freeze.
But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? Ancient wisdom suggests that major snow isn't really a battle. It's an opportunity for a really crucial action, hiding. And this isn't about hiding from the cold, it's about secretly storing away warmth, luck, and even wealth for the entire year ahead.
So let's try to reframe this whole season. It's not just about survival. It's more like a cozy quest to unlock the secrets to actually thriving. You ready to learn how to play the game?
Okay, so let's get into it. And we'll start by meeting the traditional deities who were basically the original life coaches for winter. Each of them had a very specific job to help people get through.
So, during major snow, one of the busiest figures in the spiritual realm is actually the Earth God. See, after a whole year of hard work, people have stored up their harvests and their savings, and his main job is to protect all that treasure.
You can pretty much think of him as the divine security guard for your savings account. People would offer him sweets, like mochi and peanuts, basically asking him to keep their year-end assets safe and sound, and maybe, just maybe, approve a winter heating subsidy for a cozy home.
Now, long before modern medicine, winter was a genuinely terrifying time for parents, with illnesses spreading like wildfire. So to counter this, they turned to the goddess of smallpox for protection.
It might sound a little superstitious to us now, but really, it was this powerful expression of a universal, timeless desire. Just doing everything you possibly can to keep your loved ones healthy through the toughest season of the year.
This whole protective mindset even filtered down into everyday language. For fishermen hunting valuable mullet roe, they called it golden fish. Words had real power. You would never, ever see a rice bowl was empty. You'd always ask for more. It was a kind of ritual to make sure the good fortune and the fish kept coming and never, ever sank to the bottom.
So how can we actually apply this ancient wisdom today? Let's get into some really practical life hacks you can start using right now to build your own personal toolkit for good fortune in the coming year.
Okay, the easiest place to start is with food, because your body is the ultimate container for all that good luck you're about to attract. The wisdom says to eat black foods, which lines up with winter's water element to boost your core energy and stabilize your fortune. And maybe surprisingly, eat bitter to counteract that inner fire you get from being inside with the heat on, which helps keep you calm and clear-headed for smart decisions.
Here's a super simple but really powerful ritual. The rice jar is seen as your family's personal mobile treasury. So by filling it right up to the brim during major snow, you're symbolically storing a year of abundance. And hiding a few red envelopes with coins inside, well, that just amplifies the whole intention. So the crucial point here is that this one simple act can transform an everyday item into a really powerful symbol. You're literally making sure your household's symbolic bank account is full and ready for the year ahead.
So as the days get shorter and the nights get longer, you can actually fight back against all that darkness. The ritual is incredibly simple. Just turn on a warm-colored lamp in your home for at least 30 minutes every evening. And listen, this isn't just about making things look pretty. In Feng Shui, light is vibrant yang energy. So this simple act injects that warm, positive energy right into your home, pushing out the cold yin energy of those long winter nights, and basically putting a spotlight on good fortune. And finally, here's a ritual that taps into a really powerful psychological principle. Just like seeds lie dormant under the snow, gathering up strength for spring, our goals need a quiet period of incubation to do the same thing. So, write down your biggest goals for next year, then hide them away. By not constantly obsessing over them, you're actually allowing your subconscious to work on the problem in the background. You're letting them hibernate so they can build energy in secret. Of course, none of these luck-boosting methods are going to work if you don't have a healthy foundation. I mean, all the fortune in the world doesn't mean a thing if you're not well enough to enjoy it. Winter wellness is really all about one thing: preventing your vital energy from leaking out.
Ancient wisdom points to two critical areas that we absolutely need to protect. The head and neck are seen as the entry point for what they called wind evil, so a hat and scarf basically act as your body's firewall.
Cold is also believed to seep up from the ground through your feet, so a warm foot soak before bed, that's like plugging an energy leak, securing your entire foundation.
The wisdom here is just to live like other animals in winter. Sync up with nature. It's time to rest and recharge. Going to bed earlier and getting up a little later isn't being lazy, it's a strategic deposit into your health bank for the coming year.
And this applies to exercise too. The goal is to conserve energy, not spend it all. So think slow warm-up, not a high-intensity burn. You want to avoid heavy sweating, which is seen as a loss of precious vital energy. Gentle movement that creates a really subtle internal warmth, that's the key.
Ultimately, the message of Major Snow is a really beautiful and frankly counterintuitive one for our crazy, busy modern lives. It's not about pushing harder, it's about strategically pulling back. This is basically your permission slip to slow down. It's a time to calm your mind, nourish your body, and hide your wishes so they can grow strong in the quiet darkness, ready to just burst forth in the spring.
So here's your takeaway. These aren't just quaint old traditions, okay? They are simple, powerful acts of self-care and preparation. They are real ways to make winter a season of intentional rest and renewal. So instead of just enduring winter, what if you used it as your secret launch pad? By quietly storing your energy, your wealth, and your wishes now, you're not just surviving the cold, you're setting the stage for an absolutely explosive spring. So the real question is, what will you choose to hide?